Welcome to an EdTech Team video tutorial. This particular session is going to be on search, but specifically on images. So let's say I wanted to conduct a search and maybe look for flowers. I'm going to type in flowers in the Omni box and hit enter. And that's a pretty typical type of search result. Then I'm going to select images from my options up at the top left there. And this is what I get. So this is pretty common as a search result. But if you've ever conducted a search for something and then found what you wanted, and it turned out that that particular image was super tiny, small on a slide deck or on a Google Doc, the best way to avoid that is to use the feature Search Tools that's located up at the top next to where it says Images. You'll see that there is a button called Search Tools, and if you click on it, it lowers another menu just below it. The very first drop-down menu is for size. And if you create, let's say you're creating a project that's requiring a very specific size for your photo, then you can say larger than and see your dimension options, or you can click on exactly and type in exactly the dimensions that you're looking for. So let's say we just wanted large images, and we click on that, and then it reorganizes and it kind of gives you all the images that would be large images, which this is our search result here now. Notice it did actually change the search results. The other thing I wanted to point out was under the color option. If ever you've put together a presentation or a Google Doc, there's two pictures and you want to put them close to each other, and those two pictures maybe have a white bounding box around it, well, that's kind of a pain in the butt. If you select transparent, it won't have a bounding box around the picture. So all these pictures here, you'd be able to put up close to each other and that white bounding box wouldn't affect it. You'll notice that there are other options like type. In here you can find clip art, line drawings, even animated GIFs. You can also search by time. Let's say you wanted to do a comparison of, let's say, President Obama from when he started the presidency back in 2008 to today, to be able to see in 2016 like what he looks like as far as the differences between then and now. So you could actually create a custom range for your photo results. You can also filter by license, meaning that you have rights to use those photos without infringing on copyright issues. The last thing I wanted to share with you is when you do find the picture you want and you click on it, so let's go ahead and clear these filters and let's go back to our original here. So let's say this is the picture I wanted. When you click on it, it gives you this screen here. And you'll notice that the pixel dimensions are located in the right-hand side of that picture, and it'll have the actual dimension. That is a linked item. You can click on that, and what it'll do is it's going to go give you that picture in every single dimension that is available. So from here, you can then decide which is the picture that you need. Quick rule of thumb, the higher the number, the more data that picture has, meaning that you can stretch it and make it as big as needed, versus if it's a small number, then that means it's going to be a tiny photo and you're not going to be able to make it very big. So you always want to go for the largest numbers possible. Hope that helps you be able to find exactly the photos that you need and exactly the dimensions you want.